Let's see. Forgot. Mine's spring loaded, so
Yeah.
it's actually a good thing.
Yeah, because you can crank it down.
If it ever gets big enough.
You gotta watch if you leave it loose when you're running down the road or down the water.
Yeah.
Nut will vibrate loose.
Oh, really?
If it ain't good and tight. Yeah.
Let's see. Dragon baits on Hoover. What's up, everybody? Actually, there's only one person. Hello, you.
Who is it?
I don't know. Didn't say anything. Ace. Macamurillo. What's up, fellas? We are up here dragging baits on Hoover Reservoir again today. We've been up here all morning, really. We started out catching a few fish early, but kind of slowed down here at about noon o'clock. So I was hoping we'd go live and y'all help bring some luck in because we could use it. Actually, Skip's been on a roll today. I think he's got me whooped to like 8-2. He's got 8.
And big fish.
And he's got big fish.
Big fish this time, not little dinks.
He had a nice one.
Actually, I had the biggest fish the last night.
Yeah. He had a nice one to the boat earlier and come off right at the boat, man. We've missed a few today. Skip giving me free lessons, yeah. Yeah, you guys sign up really early to get in with Skip Stewart. Hey, Jim, what's going on, buddy? I don't know what that was. It ain't been too bad today. I can feel the disturbance. The force is strong with Skip, says Mr. Marilla. It's been chilly up here today. What's up, Derek? Derek, are you happy to be back home? Get your feet back down on Ohio soil. Hello, D. What's going on? Something to catch a couple more fish. We got to head out here, and I think we got about 2 hours left in us. Time to get things packed up here, get all the way back to the house, and swap things out, and make it home in time for 8 o'clock. It takes a lot longer than it sounds. We caught about 10 fish today so far, so we're around 10 or 11. Missed about, I don't know how many we missed.
3, 4, maybe?
Yeah, we had 3 or 4 come off right at the boat. His rubber hooks Skip's letting me use. I don't know. Nice to catch a live stream in the day. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Skip and I both had the day off, so actually Mondays and Tuesdays are usually me and Skip's days together. I was busy yesterday. I taking a buddy to a doctor's appointment, and so we made today our day. What did you guys think about Skip on Catfish Weekly last night, man? That's pretty slick, huh? I was proud of him. Jim, Catman Clark. It takes about 30 minutes. That's about it. Jim, Catman Clark, what's up, buddy? I can go on a limb and say you're at work with your feet on the desk. I got pretty much summed that right up for you, didn't I? What's up, Chad? Chad's in the house. Chad, I can't wait to see how you plan on running this tournament this weekend with everybody. It's going to be interesting to say the least. Huh? Yeah,
For sale sign.
Yeah, for sale sign. Yeah. The only thing I can, in my mind, the way I see it going is you'll have 4 or 5, split screens going on at the same time, and somebody, hooks into a fish, then they will probably take the screen over so everybody can at least watch, full screen. It's gonna be hard to see everybody on a small scale. So we'll see how it goes. I got faith in you, brother. It'll be interesting. It's all for fun. I was sitting there thinking I was going to come up here to Hoover and try to see if I can't fish my tournament days up here. But I don't know if it's a good idea. We'll see. Live feeds I missed during the trip. It happened, Derek. My phone was out last week, so I got a couple live shows I've got to go back and watch and catch up on. But Patriot, I didn't see him come in. Patriot in here? Fishing with the chimes. Chaser. Oh, there he is. James Smith in the house. What's up, brother? Patriot. I didn't catch his show last week either. So I apologize. Anybody shows I missed. It wasn't deliberate. Out of my hands. My phone was off.
I watched it for you.
He watched it. He watched it for both of us. There's Kazi. What's up, buddy? Kazi, I'm hoping I say your name right. If I'm not. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, he's on.
Brought us some luck. Is it Kazi or is it?
What do I say?
Cozy.
Get cozy with Kazi. Depends on what kind of man you are.
Channels definitely outweigh the blues today.
Oh, look at that little fella. Hey, look what he hit.
Chicken.
Nope.
No. Shrimp. Shrimp.
Shrimp and my secret sauce. There he is. Like that? And that little old fella. But, man, here's the, kind of show you the rig I got going on. It's kind of Skip's idea, really. But, so what I got going on here, I got a drift and weight made by, actually these are made by Justin Mullador and Justin's Fishing Fetish. Yeah, he makes some slicky weights. I don't know if he really wants everybody to know that or not, but they're pretty nice. So here we go. But line coming down, hook number 1. We got some strawberry jello chicken. It comes on down to hook number 2. Got a shad flapper. Well, maybe I can get it on there. Little flapper. Come on down here a little ways farther. We got a 3-inch cork. And then hook number 3 was shrimp and secret sauce. So the idea is that the weight is at the bottom, this float is at the top, and I got bait pretty high in a water column. That's about a 5 foot. That's about a 5 foot leader is what I'm running with. So now that I got that in, I can actually put this one on the planer board like I wanted. Get it out of the way.
Oh. All's in there?
I don't know, about 18 people.
There's Betty. Betty Jean.
Betty Jean, you working? She working?
Are you working, Betty?
Heck.
Ozzy said to get those little fish out of there for him.
What's that?
Said to get those little fish out of there. Hey, Catman. Yeah. Yeah, he said get them out of there for him. Murillo.
Ozzy, I'm waiting on you to come out here and show me where to get the custard 41 pound record. Hey, we're at North Bank.
We're still 14 feet of water. I was kind of wanting to run this sledge. Stan's in there. Ace.
What's up, Eddie?
Derek. I seen him a minute ago. Not telling. No, he said.
Come on, man.
He'll never give that spot up.
I don't need the spot. I just need to know, like,
I thought it was kind of dark. Sun was out earlier.
yeah, it's been pretty chilly. I love it. Jeans and a hoodie, I'm fine with that. I think the biggest fish today so far is 11 pound blue cat. Although he had a much bigger blue up to the boat earlier. Came off right at the boat. Of course, we can say that because can't prove it. Mike Turner, what's up, buddy? We're out here just fishing, hanging out. I was getting ready for the YouTube tournament this weekend. I got to fish Sunday. I think me and Janice are going to come up here to Hoover. Yeah. And so we just come up here looking for numbers and seeing what the fish were doing. And it's just fun catching fish. Y'all needed to go deep.
Matt, who says that?
Kazi. Yeah. Funk told us.
Yeah.
Funk told us go shallow. He said he was catching fish in the 20s and 3 foot of water, so he told us to go north. And actually, we put in an oxbow, and most of the fish that we caught. Break time. Zach Murray's back. He's saying
20, 23 foot.
Yeah. Most of the fish we've caught right here, fairly close to the ramp. Get me out of the shallow stuff. I'll turn my fingerboard there. I'll be wild out. Kevin Baker, what's up, buddy? Run over and go hit 22 to 31 foot. I'm guessing you're talking in the middle pool then, Kazi? Because we got some 20, 30 foot water right here, barely, with the water being low. Roger, it's nice of you to take Skip out and show the boy how to fish.
Who said that?
Ace.
Yes, it's on my planning board. I'm gonna be
Banging the bank here in a second. Yeah. Yes, sir. Middle pool. Yeah, I tried that. I came up here Saturday with my wife, and I went up to the middle pool, ran straight down the channel there, and it didn't do no good. Ran the channel, ran across the middle. Whatever fish that, steep ledge over there, houses and stuff are straight drop off, but the wind was giving us a fit that day, so it was hard to really kind of control it. I could only run right down there, straight and back. PD's in the house. I missed what he said, but I saw him.
Hey, you still got line
I like to let a long line out. That way I can fight the fish forever because I'm only catching 1 or 2. So I like to fight him all day. I give my right arm to be off work right now. Right arm, all you need is your right foot, and then your left foot, and then your right foot, and walk right out the door. Tell him you got the COVID. Jim said that's where he found him at last week, is in the old river channel. Zach wishes he was here. Roger, will you be against?
Squirrel. Squirrel.
I think he said, "Well, I'll be Roger. You will be against Trump debate." Is that at 9 o'clock? My wife said it's at 9 o'clock tonight, so I'm going to try to get the have the show wrapped up before 9 o'clock. Kazi says, "Crank her up to 0.8."
I'm about 0.7.
We've been. So I think it was in chat, and I don't know whose show it was on. Thank you, James, for saying that. But somebody had said that they match their speed to the water temperature, meaning if the water temperature is in the 80s, then they run 0.8. If they, water temperature, I got my glasses open. If the water temperature, gets down in the 60s, then they drop it down to 0.6. And it made perfect sense to me. I don't know how, I haven't been able to try that theory, but it sounds perfect. The water temp right now is about 69 degrees. So we should be able to do 69 or 0.69 or 0.7. Cranking her up to 8. Are you seeing any bait? We were a lot earlier. We had the birds. We were back here by the sailboats. The birds were diving pretty good, so we had some bait rolling around. But it's noon o'clock. I'm not really seeing anything on top of the water right now. Try variable speed. Hey, whenever, thanks for being here. I didn't see you pop in. So we've kind of played around with the speeds and kind of a trick that a lot of guys will do in crappie fishing. Get this over here so y'all can see Skip back here. We'll zigzag back and forth, and so when you turn one way, one side of the boat, the bait slow down, and the other side speeds up, and then you go back the other way. You just kind of determine whether they're picking them up on the outside rods or the inside rods to determine whether or not we want to speed up or slow down. But nothing's been consistent enough to make a decision. Where's the bait? The bait's in the cooler, Zach. And live. Bait's in the water. We tried actually. The wind's blowing pretty much straight up the north end of the lake, and that's where we just came from. We marked some bait up there and saw some bait up there, but we drug all through there, and I think we picked up one fish up on the north end, and it's shallower up there as well, but it didn't turn out. Most of our fish came around the 12 to 16 foot of water, but we hadn't tried the deeper water, so that's actually right where we're heading now, right in line with some deeper stuff. What do you say? DMV is going live at 9. I wasn't worried about DMV at 5169.872 to 81.5. Kazi sounds like he's done this before.
What's he saying?
He says 51 to 59 or to 51 to 69.8, 72 to 81.5. So
he goes slower when it's hotter, right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like he's saying. I might have missed it. Did anybody tell whether or not the presidential debate tonight was on at 8 or 9 o'clock compared to my time tonight? So 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I was going to go live. So, because I think I heard Lyle say last night he was just gonna try to bounce back and forth and pay attention to both. My wife done told me I'm not doing live show in the living room tonight. I have to do it in my sunroom. So, oh well. I was going to go live tonight from Santee, but the weather's supposed to be bad. Man, that sucks. Our weather got chilly. Of course, it rained yesterday. It was called for some rain today, but it didn't end up raining. We got like 20% chance, but I love this. Overcast, cloudy. And Jim says 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. That's what my wife said, but I don't believe most of what she says. Jim, you're way off. He was saying 5 o'clock, 6 Eastern. We're still talking about the presidential debate. You're Zach, where's the bait? It's everywhere. Oh, I don't know. We got bait this morning. We're marking bait here and there. It's not been very consistent. The Fish Finder's giving us all kinds of funny readings today. I'll be up in Southern Ohio first week in November. Uh-oh. One over.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where's going to be fishing it?
Are you fishing, bud? Or are you just coming up end of November, Thanksgiving? Is that you up for holidays, or are you up doing some fishing? Or do you want to do some fishing? Because we could do that too. We can make it happen. Where is the bait? Zach knows. You find the bait, you find the fish.
All about that bait.
That's right. It's all about that bait. We're hoping it's down there right next to our line so we can get it. That is going to be bow hunting. Coming up Southern Ohio, the first week of November, not the last week. Well, that makes more sense because bow hunting at the end of November is nearly as good as the first week of November. That's our rut. No, the live broadcast starts and the debate itself starts at 8 Eastern. Okay. So nobody knows exactly what time it's going on, and that's fine. Got up at 4:30 to go fishing. It was pouring down rain. Yes, find the bait and you'll get the big blues. Had a 160-inch come in last year up there. Yeah, it depends on what part of Ohio you're hunting. There's some dandies. This is his first weekend. There's been several 190s and 200 plus. I know two 200 plus deer went down. Back to work. Good luck, gentlemen. Thank you, Betty. Have fun. We'll see you this evening. Oh yeah, every time, huh? You got some good hunting ground. Good hunting ground around here is hard to find. And we froze again. I'm just going to keep going because usually you guys tell me that it comes back. So I've managed a few good deer. I think my biggest I got hanging is 175 and some change. I used to hunt a lot, but I got some health issues now that don't. It's not a good idea for me to be in a tree stand very long. Or getting up in the tree stand, I guess, turns out to be more of an issue. So last year I couldn't hunt much, so I just fished more, and it turned out just fine. Yep, can you see if we're still live? Can you see if we're still live? Oh, never mind. It says we're still live. It just came back. Public land. Hey, that's impressive. Public land is tough, but if you put the work into it and you hike, you guys have time to try the middle pool. I don't know. We're going to be pushing it. It's almost 2 now. I know. I had to try to make a call. There's big deer right there at Hoover. That's what Kazi says. I believe that too. Eating everybody's expensive plants and pretty trees and bushes they got around here. I bet they are. Yeah, I was debating whether or not to try to go live tonight or not with the debate on and the fact we're out here fishing. We got to shut down. I got to quit fishing early to come home to try to do the show tonight. So the options were either stay out here and fish all the way until late, which isn't fair to Skip. He's got work in the morning. I don't, so I didn't want to do that. And then outside of that, we'll just have to shut down here in about an hour and start wrapping things up to make it home in time. Hey, John, it's wasn't scheduled. We just out here fishing. Thought we'd let you guys tag along. So far, it was good for one fish in 20 minutes. Hoping to stack up a few more.
Bring me some luck.
Right here where we're at is actually just about where Skip caught his 37-pound flathead last week. His PB had one good blue here earlier this morning, and so we'll see. Believe it or not, that monster came in near Main Road. So many people going deep, bumping deer out. Yeah, it's funny. You try to think like a deer, and it doesn't work. Deer don't think like we do. Good luck and try that middle pool if you got time. Well, I think Zach Murray and I are coming back up Saturday to fish some more. So we might have to just exclusively try the middle pool to see if that doesn't put at least more or bigger fish in the boat. Today's been pretty much all channel cats. Thanks, John. We're having a good time. Like I said, we don't have a whole lot of time to spare today. We got another hour or so left, 2 maybe. Michael Murillo says, I plan on watching Chat in the Muskrat Den. The TV coverage does not interest me one bit. I feel the same way. I already got my political views, and it doesn't really matter. Which don't run real deep, but I don't think anything they can say on TV is going to change my mind one way or the other. So we got something interesting going on at Santee. Biologists have figured out that channels are mixing with the blues. What? Well, I'd like to know more about that. Yeah. They're saying in Ohio, the river, the blues are actually an invasive species. They're not native here. Yeah. Are y'all anchored or dragging? We are dragging, John. John Finley? You know John Finley? I don't think so. I don't think I know you, John. If I do, send me a message. But we're all friends here. John, what are you going to call that species? Yeah, that's crazy. If they're mixing, which I don't see why. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't mix. But they've been pulling out channels mixed with blues, huh? Mike Turner, why listen to two old men lie to everyone when we can listen to one old man tell fish stories? You got that right. Yeah, that was good. You got that right. We'll tell some fish stories. We got a little bit of fish stories to tell, and see what else was I going to share. I was going to share a little bit about how I've been wiping out Walmart clearances. If you get in there and start taking everything off the shelves, so some of them people get mad. But there's a trick I use to score these deals sometimes before anybody ever knows it. But I'll share it with you all night. I try to get in all the live streams. I just haven't started making my own videos yet. It's not nearly as hard as it sounds, John. I mean, it's only as complicated as you want it to be. I'm kind of weird. I got to push for the editing and everything else to be, fancy schmancy, but it don't have to be. You can have fun going live. You can put out videos and not edit anything. Just post them on there. And if nothing else, you have fun going back and looking at it later down the road. Some of my favorite videos are, anytime I can put somebody on a PB and they catch the biggest fish. Heck yeah, it is. I don't know what that is. We haven't seen nothing like that before. I'm seeing it's on both sides. That's weird. That's way off over there. It looks like something running across here. Hmm. We're not we're not native to this lake, so we're learning all the time. We just found something that looks funny. And there's a bunch of bars just down here. He said, "Yeah, some of them do get mad in the store." And said, especially when the ones that aren't very tall got shorter arms than me. That's hard to do because I'm not very tall either. They raise hybrids, and hey, there's Johnny Robbins. Hey, Johnny, how you doing, buddy? Hybrids in Mississippi Blue Channel mix. They get huge, 5 years, 30 pounds. Wow, that's a heck of a growth rate. Growth rate. Yeah, I bet they do fight like crazy. Oh man, Michael has a point. I said we're not native to this area, and he said, "No, we're an invasive species." And all I have is a smartphone. I'm not sure how to get it off the smartphone onto YouTube. John, it's actually pretty easy. I started filming mine on my phone, and then I finally got a GoPro later down the road. But like all my editing, everything that I do, which it's not real fancy, but oh, see what's going on here. Skip, he was swinging at something. All the editing, everything I do, everything you see from me has come from my Samsung phone. Nothing. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Sorry, my little mount right here is. There we go. I'm not sure if you guys can even see it, Rosa, but you'll skip rods. But John, if you ever want to, if you ever got questions or something like that, you want somebody to give you a hand, I'll be happy to give you a hand. If you guys don't know, it's Roger DeMint Jr. on Facebook. So I should probably put that in the description. I think. I got a fish on under my snack. What's that? Fish. Huh? Maybe there's that structure back there. Nope. Catching on. It got me too. I think it was. This rod here is one you guys probably see me do before if you've seen my live before. But I'm running a bottom bouncer, and it's coming off leader there down to a whisker seeker float, rattles, 2 pieces of chicken. Chicken really hadn't been doing much for us today. I don't think, has it? Now we've got a few, but yeah, nothing. I did catch that bigger blue one. One chicken one. Oh yeah, right there. No. How do you get a video onto YouTube? It depends on if you're going through the app or if you're going through the desktop. So up in the right-hand corner, there's a camera, and you'll tap on it. It'll say Create. And once you hit Create, then you'll be able to open a file, and you'll be able to find your video file that you want to attach. And then once you attach the video file, then there's some things you got to go through as far as titling your video. There's also the parental guidelines as far as whether there are children, whether they're suitable for children or not suitable for children. Squirrel! What's up, buddy? One Ton Fishing Club. There. What's up, fellas? Thank you for joining. It's really, it sounds harder than what it is to try to explain it step by step, but you're just basically clicking boxes and filling a couple things out and to get your video uploaded. Like I said, if you ever want to message me on Messenger, or if you don't have Messenger and you want to just leave a comment on one of these after this stream's over, and send me your number or tell me how to get a hold of you, email or whatever, I'll get a hold of you. So we are trying to pick up a few more fish before we call it a day. We're up to, I don't know. Actually, I've only caught one since we've been on here. I think we're at 12 or 13 fish for the day. Not a bad day, not a great day. Are you heading to this right here? Are you heading to this right here? Or are we just kind of following this line here? What happened to that? They're 2D. I don't know.
You won't read the bottom. Look, when I do that, it goes back to it. And it goes back.
Huh. I don't know.
Somehow I mess with the setting.
The graph is given. Sometimes they just get a mind of their own. Mm-hmm. How would you do?
I restarted it.
You messed it up big time now. I just Googled the blue channel hybrid, said it can grow to 5 pounds the first year. Wow. That would be all right. Imagine that. A blue channel hybrid that would grow 5 pounds a year. Imagine how hard that fish will fight. That'd be a fun fish. No problem, John. No problem. Let's see what else I got. Another fish pop up here. I'll make sure I'm not missing something. Nope. So ideally, I would be on the river, and we would be using much bigger baits. But up here, we're kind of pre-fishing for the tournament and just kind of getting to know the lake. I've only fished here, I think 3 times now, maybe 4, 2 with my wife and 2 with Skip. So still got a lot to learn, but we're gonna have fun anyway. I bet that would be the Rocky Balboa of catfish. Michael Murillo, I think you're right, buddy. I think you're right. Hey, I want to say good job also last night. not last night, Sunday night on Palmetto Catch Show. Having a know and doing that show. He said he was nervous, but he seemed Zoom was on. Zoom was on? Yeah, that's right. That's usually what it is. It's usually me though. But no, I thought you did a great job, man. It was nice seeing you. I enjoyed it. It's good. It's one of the things I enjoyed about them having Skip on the show last night, because you see these guys' names in chat, and you kind of went without being a weirdo and go stalking everyone's Facebook page, and of course a lot of us don't have our full name on in chat, so you don't really know, the person you're talking to and what they look like or what kind of person they are, and you start bringing in, lots of different people into the shows and stuff. It's pretty cool to see everybody that you've been talking to. The blue has to be killed to extract the product, but the female channel can survive. Huh. One time Fish said, Palmetto is awesome, just ordered a shoot today. That's awesome. He's working pretty hard. He's put a lot of time and effort into where he's at. He definitely deserves where he's at. I've got to get some videos. I've been procrastinating. At first, I lost an SD card that had a bunch of good footage in it. Then when I found it, I felt like it was all too old. I didn't want to put out old content. Then the boat was down. I was fishing, but we weren't really making a whole lot of good content. So I didn't want to just put videos out to put videos out. To maintain a schedule. I want quality stuff. That's just all excuses, isn't it? I'll tell you who else is going to have a cool T-shirt. I actually just talked to Derek from Ohio Catfish Chasers. I believe, not to throw him out there, but I believe tonight on Muskrat Adventures he's going to drop his new website for anybody that was wanting to pick up some of that apparel and stuff he's put together. I, for one, want all of it because I think it's really sharp. That hoodie? Yeah, he's got some nice stuff. It's nice to support each other. I like the stuff I got. I support right there the Fishing for Freedom Foundation, and I like to support the YouTubers best I can. Anyone who is hesitant, I can say give it a shot. If they ask you to be on the show, go for it. Yeah, I feel the same way, Michael. For me, Catfish Week, that's fish. Catfish Weekly's been around so long, we just come over a bunch of fish. So I'll wait for these rods to drop. We'll put you on, oh wait, that's fine. We'll put you on Skip's rods back here to see if they can go down. Well, Skip's got his big head in the way. Yeah, for me, Catfish Week has been around for so long, getting on the shows is kind of like a deal. You made it. I mean, I feel like that's you're official once you make it to Catfish Weekly. I got it. I'm waiting on my invite. No, I love seeing everybody get on there and share their stories and share their ideas. But he said he was shaking. I was holding my legs down, and usually I can just talk fine face to face, but having to get nervous as all could be. I gotta get some gear. I want to support all the great YouTubers. Yeah, that's me right now. I've got great designs. The one design my daughter created for me that actually has like the muskrat lettering with the catfish in it. And actually, I talked to Catfish Clothing about that before I ever even decided to try to use that logo to make sure it didn't closely resemble their logo and make anybody mad or anything like that. And he was all for it. He actually loved it. He said, "Go for it. I think it looks really good." Because because obviously I didn't use the same one. But and then James Dockery created the new logo with the boat on it, which is really awesome. So I'm shopping around, seeing where I can get my T-shirts made and gear made for a good price. You know, I'll sell it if I have to or if I need to. But I know how I am and how my wife is. She likes to get her. But the fishing stuff gets expensive when you run boats like this all the time. Ain't that right? We know. I've got the worst of them all. I got the gas hole. She's a good boat. Roger kind of like being on Carson or Letterman. I don't know about that. We like to have fun. We like to have good time. Like I said, Stan said one of the coolest comments I've seen in a chat, which was it was after the show. He said it felt like it was just hanging out fishing with his buddies, talking and getting information and sharing ideas and things like that. But to me, that was a huge compliment because that's exactly how I envision, you know, the show on Tuesday nights is just hanging out, chatting. Kind of like right now, hanging out, chatting. But I want these rods to go down. I want them to go down, especially when I'm looking at a screen showing fish all over it. There's fish all over the bottom right here. They ain't marking. Now there are a couple of good marks in there. We've got some bait stacked up above it. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can get this over there without messing everything up real bad. Let's see. I'll try to get you guys a shot here of what we're looking at. So right there's what we're looking at. Right now we're 14 foot of water. We was at 17. We're coming over a little hump there, but you guys maybe can see they got some shad, some bait fish showing up here. A few small fish showing up on the bottom. You can see off to the side here, we're actually still marking some other fish out here to the side as well. These little white specks, and even in the water column, there's white specks showing up there too. So the fish are here. We just, if I did that right, I think I did that wrong. Now you guys can see the other camera. But yeah, we got fish. They're not wanting to bite. He said, "Tell the rod." Michael Rose said, "Tell the rod to touch your finger." He heard that works. Right there. I don't know how. Let's see. I'm going to end up putting my finger up Skip's nose if I ain't careful here. Look. Well, we don't have no leak. Some of that bag, I mean, that's not that precious. I scored some shad this morning for you guys to see. I get a little beat up in the bait tank. So, live well. They're in there. Skip couldn't take it anymore. He's got to change baits. Said, dip the net. Hey, William Winterstein, what's up, buddy?
Miller, you're right, man.
Just about everything Elstan does turns into epic greatness. He's got the touch my finger. He's got the roundhouse kick. He's got the Crisco disco. Oh yeah, that one's mine. I call that. Jim said I caught all 6 fish last week from where you are now to the bridge. That's where we're heading. With Buckeye catfishing. Yeah, it should be. I think we need to move out just a little bit deeper over this way, just a hair. Dip the net out and about. Well, the wind ain't helping him none. He's trying to. He's got a line. He's trying to keep the front of the boat on, but the wind's blowing us towards the bank. So the wind's changed 3 times today. There's the bait. Where's Zach Murray now? Shad's jumping in front of the trolling motor. I think the problem with the trolling motor is that we got it set at 0.6 miles an hour, but we're going sideways at 0.7, so it thinks it's doing its job. It's not. Skip's putting on bluegill fillets. That was a great bait for him 2 weeks ago. That's what he caught his flathead on. Pretty close. Let me see where we're at here. Yeah, we're a little past where he caught it at, but in the general area where he caught his flathead a couple weeks ago on the
Also changed up
bluegill flat. Changed up what?
rigs. Got rid of the bobbers. Went back to the.
Changed rigs. No float. Bait's staying closer to the bottom. It is a modified Kentucky rig with 3 hooks.
It's called the high triple threat rig.
It's Ohio triple threat rig, he said. Get it right, Raj. I'm waiting for Elstan who bounce juice the Potomac punch. There you go. I think everything he touches turns to gold. It's hard not to love him. I don't care. I don't care who you are.
I don't know. Hey, can't be afraid to change things up.
We definitely do that. I like to try new stuff, change things out, try new. Just because I used to be really bad. I mean, honestly, it wasn't until I had blue herring walking up down the bank. That's always a good sign. So,
Yep. Still going in the bank.
yeah, the wind's just making it tough. Pretty much have to angle that way there just to go this way. Shoot, I lost what I was saying. But so we're getting ready to go to Wheeler in I think 2 weeks. I'm sitting there coming up with like all these checklists, trying to make sure I don't forget stuff, and taking a big, that's about 8-hour drive for us. So Just trying to think of extra stuff. Make sure you got that you don't want to be stuck without for 5 days fishing down there. So I think I'm gonna put try to put a list together. If you guys got something you can think of between now and chat tonight, help me come up with a good list. I need a good list, a good checklist. And Betty will be in chat, and you guys may or may not be able to figure this out about Betty, but she's kind of crazy. So me and Zach are going on this trip with her and her husband, and there are days when she just blows the phone up with, "I'm freaking out." Are you laughing because I'm in trouble? She will. I can show you my phone. She'll send me like all these gifts that are like, "I'm freaking out. I'm losing my mind. What am I going to do?" She's crazy. She cracks me up. She's trying to think of every little thing that you could possibly come up with to make sure she don't forget nothing. I was like, just make a checklist. So now I'm thinking, I don't have a checklist yet. Maybe I better make a checklist. But John, you're right, man. The wind's blowing. It's trying to blow us right into the bank. The wind was coming straight south, almost north earlier. We went down that way thinking we was going to come up this bank, and now the wind's blowing straight out of the west. So, yeah, making things difficult. But that's all right. The fish don't care what way the wind blows. Hey, Billy Jim, catfishing. What's up, buddy? Good luck on the trip. Thank you. I've never been down there, so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not going to set my expectations real high because I see them 80, 90 pound, 100-pound jumbo fish come out down there. But I'm going prepared. If I can bust a hundo, I'm gonna make sure I got the gear that can hold it. Should be a good time. We're going down with some good friends. I'm going to hook up with a couple good folks while I'm down there. So looking forward to it. Definitely need a little catcation. Slip out and do some fishing. I mean, I like going fishing whenever I can, but everything changes when you get on Tennessee River. It gets. Oop. There for a second, I thought I had a fishy fish. You can tell that the cool nights are starting to settle in up here. I mean, we live about an hour and a half south of here, and so the leaves really haven't started changing any. But I don't know if you could see in the background, some of them starting to change. Some of them starting red and orange, yellow. So we had the old generator out earlier, but it didn't. The wind really ain't been too bad till just now, so we hadn't really been hard on the trolling motor at all today. I think it's pretty much been on two or three all day. So, but the generator we didn't have to mess with too much. Wait for one of these rods to double over. Central Missouri is getting chilly nights here. Yeah, our nights have been in the 40s and 50s. I've actually already had a frost at my house. I think it was 39 degrees or 40 degrees outside. But we still had a light frost. It didn't amount to much, but like I said, the water temps today is down to 68 degrees. It's actually been coming down a little bit. What is that? That's a shadow, or is that something else right there? Because you're not getting a return. That can't be that. Those look like returns there. The shadows. There we are. We're marking a bunch more fish again. What's our speed? Yeah, 5. What's he say? Hibba Jim shows Western Iowa down to about 40 last night, mid 30s tonight. Yeah, yeah. I think most of our fish today have been around the 0.4 to 0.6. Anything over that, we haven't really. You guys see the blue herrings all moving in on us? Man, there's no reason we ain't got fish. Here, fishy, fishy. Thanks, John. We could use all the help we can get right now. I'm telling you, I'm looking at the screen, and it's back to marking lots of fish. Uh, Side scan and 2D are both showing up some fish, but getting them to put it in their mouth is not always easy. So, anybody in here fishing the couples YouTube tournament? Because I know that Chad was posting up the days and who was fishing which day last night on Catfish Weekly, but I didn't catch them all. I know I'm fishing Sunday, but I don't even know who I'm fishing against on Sunday. I think JP3 and is it Lyle and Dockery fishing Saturday? Lyle, Dockery, JP3, and one other team, I believe. I think I'm up against K&B anglers. I mean, we're all against each other the whole time. Hey, Mike Turner, thank you for doing that. Get some sleep, and we'll catch you on later on tonight. I was hoping to put a big monster in the boat while y'all's here. I think the biggest fish I've caught live was in the winter. I think I had like 31-pound blue cat down on the Ohio River. I'm not sure if it was on. I'm not sure if I even had StreamYard at the time doing anything live. I think I might have just only been on Facebook. Getting into your bag of tricks. Is this the one you got to float on? That's definitely. Hey, Jim, have a good one. Later, guys. Got to put a power head gasket on. Oh, that don't sound like no fun. No fun. Did you get right on top of the other one? Let's see what we got going on here. Did you? Yeah. See your demon dragon from here. Popped off. Popped off. They're going to have a mess now. Yeah, we got another book moved in on us. Oh, not really. The guy setting up over here. We're good. He's right back here. Can't cross it now. That's a whole bluegill, but he just cut it up in three chunks. And they can choose which one they want, heads or tails. So it's up to you, bud. Got somebody in the way. I don't know what he's doing. Hopefully it's swing around this way and then shoot up. Yeah. Like there's always somebody fishing around that. Mm-hmm. What is it? I couldn't turn yet until I got my line. Keep it going backwards. All right, guys. Well, it turned out to be much luck. We ended up putting one in the boat while we was live. So they're gonna shut her down, and I think we're going to do a big loop and head on out of here. So I will appreciate you guys being here. Hit the thumbs up if you want to. You don't have to. And then I'll catch you guys tonight at 8 o'clock, and we'll see you then. Till then, say bye, Skip.
Later.
See y'all.